99% of the people fail because they leave this one hole uncovered. Do not let this one mistake destroy you as well. You see, you are a well-rounded person at this point, filled with confidence, ambition, resilience, and high self-esteem. And now you're focusing on growing in your business and you have the right people around you. But for some reason, you did not check your partner's values. Or maybe you didn't pay attention to your kids. Or maybe you neglected your parents. You could develop yourself well and you would automatically be amazing to everyone. But there needs to be a balance. So maintaining the philosophy of doing your best in these 3 things is vital for everyone. These 3 things are your personal growth values, your relationship philosophy, and your business philosophy. You fail at any one of these, it's like trying to sit in a chair with one out of its 4 legs broken. It's like one of your building's foundation pillars is broken. Your whole building will collapse. But don't worry, today we are going to be discussing how to solve these. But let me introduce myself first. I am Nihal and you're watching The New Renaissance. You see, at The New Renaissance, we want to help you have a strong, well-rounded life for yourself. So we put out content like this to guide you. So we help you take care of everything from business to your personal life. Let's begin with your personal growth values. If you have already watched our previous videos, you would already have most of this covered. For those who haven't already watched those videos, click on the pop-up banner and watch all the videos in the playlist from the beginning and then come back here. We are all raised by parents who have no idea what they're doing in this planet. They get into this rat race where they finish school, start working, get married, have kids, teach their kids to do the same and die. They never got time to work on themselves. They were busy with this rat race that the whole world still promotes, by the way. And then they've had us. They have no clue how to raise kids or how to be in a happy relationship. They were just winging it, and obviously they did a poor job. I mean, there's a reason why our world is still the same. Everyone is suffering in their own survival. Now, there are losers out there who come out and cry about these things, saying they didn't have a choice. They were born in this household. They were born in this country. They come from this background and blah blah blah. I have once met a woman who believed that she is deemed to fail because she has no drive to be successful because she comes from a wealthy family. Do you hear that? It sounds very similar to those losers who say, that guy just got lucky, I was born in a poor house. If I was born in a wealthy house, I would have been successful too. This victim mindset is deadly. Guys, learn to take accountability. There are people who come from nothing and become successful, and then there are people who were born into everything and they take it to the ground. It is all about taking accountability and learning to grow, have resilience and self-belief. Learn from your mistakes. Do not listen to those people who believe that they are destined to fail because they believe that their fate is set. In that case, why are you even doing anything? Stop thinking this way. Enough. When you lack self-belief, you always need to cling on to things such as people or some superstitious things. Let me just blink my eyes 3 times and this issue is gonna disappear on its own. All of that is nonsense. Come to reality, bro. You just need yourself. Learn to be alone. When you're building yourself because others are weak and scared, they would stand with the concepts that are stable or have been around for a while or something I've been raised with. Now these things might be the opposite of what you're working on. So let's say you're working on starting your own business, but everyone else is asking you to go take a job just because this is the way of life. You would be alone during this time. You would only have yourself. People won't believe in you until you start to get some traction, until they start seeing that you might actually be right. If you rely on the others, the moment they're gone, you might give up. Do not let that happen. A lot of people are quite anxious and needy because of their childhood traumas, so they just try to seek partners to fill this void. No. You are supposed to heal before you think you're fit for any relationship. You have to kill your trauma first. That can only be done when you're alone. Learn to work alone. Learn to think alone. Learn to motivate yourself. You are always alone in the beginning, and then the others might join you. You are a leader, and this is how it is. Eat well, work out, meditate, journal, plan things, and execute. Now, coming to the second factor, philosophy of relationships. Let's begin with relationship with your parents. Most of us come from unhealthy households. They are just living like robots, just counting days, pushing you to be just like them. Now, I know that you might need to limit your interaction with them because you are trying to build yourself. Make sure you also help them grow and see life from your perspective. You would be able to make these changes in them by being a strong, well-developed human being. You will command the authority and lead them. In some cases that they are very stubborn, you just need to limit your interaction, but be there for them. Have all the love and care for your parents. Support them as much as you can. Make them happy once in a while. Second, your relationship with your siblings and friends. I would say they're quite similar, but you can cut ties with your friends, but you can't cut ties with your siblings. That's the only difference. But I would say, be there for them. Help them. Maybe share your ideas with them. See what they are thinking about. Try to understand them. Be empathetic and support them. If they aren't understanding your values, you may limit your interaction with them, but be there for them. Show them your values, your integrity, and guide them. Now, the most important relationship. In life, you spend most of the time alone, and then the rest of your life you're spending with your partner, more than your kids or your parents. But strangely, we spend the least amount of time choosing that partner. Mostly in Eastern cultures, you get married in an arranged manner where your family chooses the partner for you and you barely know them. But in other cultures, most people just go on dates and they just make things official. They have no clue about their partner's background, their relationship with the families, their relationship with themselves, or their past. Most people do not even consider talking about these things because, oh my god, that is such a red flag. Would you really give in to these excuses? These fake excuses? Really? Let me tell you something, bro. You choose a wrong partner who is on social media all the time, consuming content and gossip. All of a sudden, they want this new thing, that new surgery. You seem not as exciting as all those people on social media because obviously those content creators post content after taking maybe like 100 takes or edits. Life doesn't work like that. And now they're talking to someone else. Now they're cheating on you with someone else. Some might even divorce you and take everything from you. Don't think that you're immune. For you to be having a successful business, you would be sacrificing family time, so there'll be less romance time. You'll be spending more time with family and romance. You'll be losing out on your business growth. There will always be someone better than you at something. So the more they are exposed to such options, the higher the chances of such drama, because grass is always greener on the other side. Yeah, they might come back regretting, but hey, the fact that this even can occur is something that would take your focus from the things that you're building, making you worried about all the petty drama that you're dragged into. Take it really seriously. You are going to be someone who is very important. You will have many options later on, but when you find someone who is there to support you and be there with you throughout these tough times, before you have everything, those people deserve all the love in the world. And many of you guys might be able to succeed just because of someone like that next to you. So maintain love and compassion for your family and your kids. Learn to love them and forgive them. Teach your kids how to live life just the way you're learning your journey. Make them better than yourself. But most importantly, choose your partner wisely and with patience. Your personal growth and relationships are very important when it comes to business, as it affects how you think, how you deal with your employees and your clients as well, which is the third most important factor in your life's success: your philosophy of business. Now, I do not know what field you're passionate about or how it works, but I would try to be as vague and as compatible as possible with all the businesses out there. So the first thing is that your business is mainly to fulfill your vision, what you're passionate about. And then you are trying to add value to people that value the same things as you do. You are passionate about leather jackets? Work on them. Sell it to all those people who like leather jackets. Those bikers and those women who like beating up their men with things. Not judging anyone here, but you see, money is secondary. It will come on its own, and you won't even care about it when you are satisfied with what you're building and living a fulfilling life. If you're still chasing after money, then you will quit when things get difficult. I speak about this in my previous video. Click the pop-up banner and watch it if you haven't already watched it. Think big. Survive for now, build for tomorrow. My personal business philosophy in 2 words: leapfrog. No, do not Google it. This is a name that I have given it. Basically, you want to think long term. Your concept should be designed for long term. You should be reinvesting all your earnings to benefit the future of your concept. While you're surviving throughout the whole time, in a few years, you would most likely reach your goal and finally enjoy the rest of your life feeling content. Like, it could be you having set up business A, which could be your survival bread and butter, then business B, which is a long-term project that is growing on its own pace. You keep watering it, and boom, it is bigger than ever. It's bigger than anything. And then you put these 2 businesses together to work together so you grow faster. And then you launch the main idea, which is business C, which owns both these businesses. We will talk about taxes and inheritance in another video, but basically you want to build and leave a strong legacy for your kids and your grandkids. With the new renaissance, we want to jump the whole AI-based hype into humanitarian section, which is going to be supported by AI. So all the people coming up with products with AI in them or more AI tools, we are jumping this and going to the next step, which is more like what humans would think about after AI, what humans would do with AI. Stay tuned for this surprise by subscribing to the channel, by the way. I hope this video helps you fix all the leaks in your foundation and have the strongest perspective in your house. Comment down below what life would be after AI is normalized. Share this video with your friends and family to help them learn these things as well. I have attached a written version down below for people who like reading. Let's keep in touch.